You ever seen like What's New Scooby-Doo?
I have seen.
Or like Scooby-Doo
I
cartoons?
believe I'm familiar with
like
the Scooby-Doo series.
Mid-2000s Scooby-Doo cartoons. Yeah.
Peak.
Are we talking about like
the best one.
with the more like crisp like where they had
Crisp,
gone
but-
to more crisp drawings?
Yeah, so not like the 60s ones, but
Yeah.
also not like
No
the
more Scrappy Doo.
Not the really, the ones with like Scrappy-Doo. I like those.
We talking live action here?
No, not live action. This is
Let's,
pre. Who was that guy?
let's-
Mr. Bean. Was
yeah.
Mr. Bean in that movie?
I have no idea.
Rowan Atkinson,
Yeah.
the goat.
I feel like he was in that movie, wasn't he?
I remember very little about that movie, other
So
than not really
pre
liking
that
it
movie,
at all.
I think, or right around that time. That cartoon that was going through my head when we had Midnight 39 for some reason, and there was kind of a story about the Fish bass player Mike Gordon at Grateful Dead like reunion show like early 2000s, and he was kind of being a creep. Ended up he's just like a weirdo that likes to like ride segways or something. But there was some drama there, so
It's drama with
anyway,
the
he got his
segues.
ass kicked by the Hells Angels, I think, because they were like the security team for the Grateful Dead.
He couldn't keep up.
Yep.
So I kind of combined the Scooby-Doo kind of like running from the Hells Angels image, and then also like him getting his ass kicked by the Hells Angels idea into the lyrics for Midnight 39.
Now that
Nice.
is really, really intriguing.
So Sam,
So-
this isn't the first time that you've written a song based on a children's cartoon, is it?
Children's.
Yeah.
I think so.
Is
If
Scooby-Doo
I'm
a
remembering
children's
correctly,
cartoon
if
to
back
begin
on
with?
2019's This Is Permanent, Fancy was pretty strongly based off of the SpongeBob episode where they had to keep their
Oh.
pinkies up in the air
Oh
to
yeah.
show that they were fancy.
Valid point. Sean might have you there.
You got me there.
So you're like 2 for 6 on your songs being based on children's cartoons.
Those are very impactful pieces of media
I'm
that
trying
we
to be
latch
relatable
onto
to our
for sure.
generation, Sean.
Yeah.
What did we do on Saturday morning?
Exactly.
Scooby-Doo and SpongeBob.
Oh, here's a good podcast type question for the two of you guys
Okay.
that I'm way too passionate about, but I always want to know it about people, especially who are our age. Were you more of like Nickelodeon, Disney, or Cartoon Network type of kid? If you had to typecast your former self, what would you say?
How about we do it this way? How about we guess what each other's type was?
Sean, I don't know if Sean interacted with the TV before the age of like 17, but
Hot takes.
I don't know.
not color TV at least.
I just wasn't allowed video games. I had TV.
I don't know. Sean, I would hope. Here's the thing, and this will give you some insight into how pretentious I am about the whole thing, because I
okay.
really would hope that the two of you being like as cool as you are now would have been Cartoon Network kids.
I was
as
gonna
I
say
was, but-
you're totally a Cartoon Network kid.
Well, I know that I am. I don't know
I'm
about
guessing Sam
other
is
people,
Disney.
but
No,
this is why I'm saying this can be a really contentious
Alright,
argument when it
alright,
comes down to
Nickelodeon,
it.
final
because-
100% Nickelodeon.
That's fair.
You
I would-
were?
Yeah.
What would you say specifically were some of the high points of their programming back in
There.
your day?
My
Other than
hero and a gentleman who I've somewhat interacted with, Mr. Drake Bell on Drake and Josh.
That requires an explanation.
You
Would
don't
that be
remember?
the time that he came to Charlottesville?
Yeah, and he played at our fraternity, and then we opened
yeah.
for him, and then I got to screw up his sound, and he got kind of pissed for a second.
Yep.
And I was
Well,
like,
you have to make it memorable
And
somehow
he,
or another,
he
don't
stole
you?
Brendan's guitar pick.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he did.
What a dude.
Yeah, kind of a dick. Not a big fan.
No, he's a nice guy.
This is why, like, as much as like I see the appeal of Drake and Josh, especially at that time as a kid, it was just like, why, like, the one like attractive, good at a lot of things brother just has everything going for him, and then the other one's just is painted out to be kind of a shit bag.
Oh, how
What
the,
is the
how the turntables have turned.
Yeah, honestly,
though.
Josh won in the long
but we're
run.
we're talking about when we're watching it as kids, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't want to just feel bad for Josh.
Yeah, it's
the
like if
whole
you're
time,
not
it's just-
hot and good at music, fuck you.
Exactly. I mean, it's a great message for kids, but I don't know. So yeah, so you liked Drake and Josh back in the day.
Yeah, that might have been my inspiration to like want to electric guitar.
I was about to
Drake
say,
Bell,
like,
yeah.
so it's not all bad, I guess. What all did he do? Did he actually play? I'm guessing he did because he
Yeah.
plays now.
He
but-
made me want to get an electric guitar, but no amp, because he would just lay in his bed and play electric guitar with no
Oh,
amp.
that had a lot more appeal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you get the ladies no amp.
Well, it worked for him, didn't it?
He's in Mexico now.
I meant in the
think he-
show,
Yeah.
Sam.
I think he like ran away
But-
to Mexico.
We'll just leave it at Drake and Josh because I don't
Okay.
want to.
Yeah, that's probably
what-
me. Drake and Josh is my Nickelodeon.
They had SpongeBob, of course,
highlight.
but
That's definitely Brendan's thing out
Oh,
of,
yeah.
out of our group.
No, he's a big SpongeBob
I
fan.
thought
Yeah,
I thought I
definitely.
liked SpongeBob, but after seeing how much he likes SpongeBob, I can't really. Call him
yeah,
a
you can't call
SpongeBob
yourself a fan.
That's kinda
anymore
where I'm
after
at,
seeing
too.
that. Yeah.
But yeah, I would say I was as far as my watching habits when I was a young kid, I was pretty 50-50 between Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network,
Mm.
but Cartoon Network definitely won me in the long game.
And why would you say that
Really?
is, Sean?
Honestly, if I had to attribute it to one show like Sam did, I would say Adventure Time.
Really?
Really? So
Yeah,
that was a little bit
you're
later
young.
on then.
He's-
Oh
he's
yeah,
really
no,
young.
because I was saying that when I was really young, I watched them both pretty 50-50, and then I only continued to watch Cartoon Network though, and having Adult Swim following it up kind of helped me there, as a middle schooler and such.
Yeah.
But no, Adventure Time really captured my imagination, and I've actually continued to like it to this day.
Really?
Yeah, no, I find it very
It's got a hell of
calming
a
and trippy
following,
at the
doesn't
same
it?
time. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that, John?
No, I never did. It was kind of like, I feel like it was kind of after my time, which is
what
why
I
I'm kind of
thought.
surprised to
yeah,
hear.
I
But
feel like I've never seen an episode other than like other little kid like watching TV.
Oh yeah. It didn't
Yeah,
start
I mean-
coming out until we were like in middle school.
okay.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're
so
like
it makes sense.
you're like 13 watching this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm
Well,
also
you're
22
22
watching
now.
this show. So
There you go. Timeless.
But it's surprisingly deep and trippy and has
Okay.
some good music in it too.
I feel like that's kind of a theme of a lot of Cartoon Network
Yeah.
though. Was
It
with
stopped
those-
being a
it
kid
seemed
show
to be-
after season 2.
Yeah, a lot of those shows seemed a lot more artsy.
Yeah.
And
Kurt's
had a lot
Cowardly
of
Dog
depth.
stuff.
Yeah, they had. I mean, some of that shit was scary.
It's just like
You know what I
next
mean?
level stuff.
And it is. It's like, that's what I mean.
Oh god.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
check
like
on
that.
this camera to make sure it's still going. It might have ran out of.
I knew John was a Cartoon Network kid.
Oh yeah, definitely. He just looks like a Cartoon Network kid. Oh yeah, that was.
That was a good.
bop.
I did watch. I would also watch Teen Titans. That was pretty good. Yeah,
Teen
so-
Titan. The original was good, and then they made some really shit spin-offs. But
yeah. Screw this.
Oh god, terrible. Samurai Jack was pretty good.
Oh, what was the other like? Oh, Ben 10 was good.
It was okay.
I forgot Ben 10 was.
Ben
Cartoon.
10 wasn't great.
That was before your time, Sean.
No, it
So
wasn't.
was Drake and Josh.
I mean, my brother's 3 years older than me. I was watching the same shit.
It's fair.
I've seen so much of Drake and Josh. It's good. It's not great. Doesn't make you think.
Should I get some
Some-
video of you with my phone? Another angle?
If you'd like,
Why not?
it'll. I mean, it'll be weird to see in the other angles you filming me, but
What?
you know what I mean.
That's true.
Appreciate the thought.
I
Though.
guess they
they
don't-
don't need the people don't need to see me as much as
I
they
guess
do.
they
You all
don't-
are the subjects.
They don't show that part in. I gotta see you. I feel like whenever you're talking, it's nice to see
I can just be a voice though. It's coming out of the
the
ether.
omniscient John.
Yeah.
You don't know what he looks like. Ooh.
Now that's a long cord if I've ever seen one.
Are parts of this gonna get cut out, or this is just
Um,
a continuous stream?
Well, we've only mentioned once. I feel like for the most part it's been pretty clean.
How many tracks can you do? 8.
Yeah, I believe so.
That's good enough to do. We've probably only done 8, maybe 9 for drums. So yeah, y'all can definitely.
Yeah,
do
I
drums,
wonder.
right?
Yeah, I think that's probably. We've probably never needed any more than that. For sure. We actually used to use it for shows as well.
There's a
Play live
mixer?
from. Yeah. Just bring the laptop too and
Really?
go. Yeah.
Right.
That's fine. Anyway, there's the old train passing too. I wonder if it picks that up.
Perfectly in sync.
All right. What else can we talk about? What we do?
We haven't
So-
talked about Party or Back to Life yet.
Yes.
We could expedite that though.
Back to Life.
We
The
could
the, in,
expedite
the intro track.
I
of
like the
EP.
tangents.
Yes, the tangents are definitely
Tangents are
necessary,
good.
but you know.
Yeah.
I'm happy to talk about Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon all day, honestly. I don't even feel like we really did that topic justice.
Yeah, we kind of got
quite
cut
frankly,
off
but
by checking the camera.
Yeah.
So we confirmed John is Cartoon Network boy.
Confirmed.
Okay.
That is the hill I will die on.
All right. What's your show? What's your go-to? We heard he's.
I don't know
Adventure
about
Time.
go. I mean, obviously, like you were alluding to, I was more in the era of the Teen Titans, also the Courage the Cowardly Dog. But I think Ed, Edd and Eddy was
Ooh.
just so.
Ooh.
It was just so brilliant on so many levels.
You
with a lot-
identify with Plank.
Yeah, definitely. You know, that's kind of the unsung hero of it all.
John's kind of
Okay.
double D.
I don't remember the. Oh, Double D was a short one.
The sock head.
The sock head.
Yes. I kind of identify more with Ed, with
It's all
single
right.
D
That's
Ed.
fair.
But no, those shows, just Kids Next Door, that might assume closer to the top spot for me.
That was a good show.
Kids
Very
Next
good
Door,
show.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
That guy in Codename Kid Next Door was oddly kind of like Stewie from Family Guy with like the football head.
Th-
wasn't
but
he?
he's
that-
before
that's
that,
a
I think.
cartoon thing, you know.
Yeah.
I think
I,
he was
I would
prior.
say.
I think.
Think about
Yeah,
think
I
about
think
that.
he was
Think
football.
about that head shape, and think about like Hey,
Hey
Arnold.
Arnold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like these
It's
guys
everywhere.
all go to the same art school, and they're just like cheating off each other for the tests and all that, and just like, oh, it's a damn good idea to have like a baby's bald head look like a football.
So is that a fact? Every cartoonist goes to the same art school.
Huh?
Every cartoonist goes to the same
I
art school.
assume there are very few.
I'm
good.
typecasting all of them into the
Okay.
same kind of
Okay.
bunch.
I bet there's
100%
some
of them.
cartoonists who'd be really offended at that, John.
I'm sure that, but think about like it's probably a very
I'm fucking
like
with you, I'm
niche
fucking with
thing.
you.
I know. Like,
Yeah.
look, I'll take it. I'll take it there because how many like even at UVA, it's a huge school, but I wonder how many people go on to be
Cartoonists.
cartoonists. You probably go to a
Exactly 3 every
specific,
year.
Probably more like anime people at UVA.
possibly
than cartoon-
even
Are you an
still, I
anime
bet.
person, Sam?
hentai. I mean, yeah.
Speaking of what we
Yes.
have to edit.